Hey everyone, come on in and we'll show you around our new RV. Come on in. Hey everyone, welcome inside our new Grand Design 2021 2670 MK. We've now been living in this full time for about 3 months, so I think we can give you some pros and some cons and possibly some hacks if you're buying a new RV. So let's get started. First, we have a television, which, yay, comes up. Nice big TV. And we'll show you in a few minutes that the TV is across from some recliners that my husband and I enjoy sitting in at night. We'll sit in the recliners and watch TV and have our dinner. So this has worked out beautifully. And then this TV, the fireplace has many modes. Let's see if I can get it to go. Anyways, that we use to heat the RV most nights when we're cold, so we don't have to use any propane. So it works out beautifully if you have power. It's great. And oftentimes we'll leave it on at night too because it serves as a like a night light. So we love that. Moving on, kitchen. Kitchen. We have a window here which we've loved. It's a small window, and I understand in the previous models there wasn't that window, and it comes in helpful when you're cooking in the kitchen because, you know, people like me like to set off the fire alarm. But anyways, we love that. The drawers, I want you to notice the drawer front. The drawer front does not match the width inside by a long shot. So there's much less storage than what you see here. So if you're getting this model or a Grand Design, just beware of that. We put in a little tiny coffee maker for my husband. I'm not a coffee drinker, but he loves it in the morning. So I'll tag that down below. And then I put his coffee pods in here. This is just storage for all of our dishes. And I've also made a couple shelves in here by these wire shelf makers, I guess you call them, and I got some of them at the dollar store and some of them at Walmart. Works out well. Then in here I have all my spices, and again I have another rack, and then I have like a clear shoebox in here that I put some of my spices that are taller in there, and all my oils and vinegars are in here too. This is where we keep our silverware and my cooking utensils and things like that, and I've divided them with these springy things. I don't know what they're called. Drawer dividers, I guess. And I got these at the Container Store. Microwave, and it's worked out great. We love the microwave. A 3-burner stove, and this counts as your backsplash. Ooh, that's dirty. Sorry. The oven. The oven doesn't cook true to the temperature it says on the dial, so we got an external monitor to put on that, so that helps out a lot. But there's one shelf in there, and my husband calls it the Easy Bake Oven. So just beware of that. When we heat up casseroles and things, it works out great. Then the island. Island is phenomenal. We love it. This roll-up rack comes with it. Can you see that? And it actually serves as like another prep area when we're cooking, so it works out great. Underneath here, I don't know if Bob can catch this, I've put puck lights in quite a few places in the RV, and again, don't judge, but you can see how much light that adds. And I've put a container here for all of our wraps and things like that, and our paper towels are over here. And the other thing that's under there are my Instapot and some of my pots and pans that are taller. And it's worked out beautifully, and I highly suggest you get those puck lights because they add a lot of light, and you'll see in a couple places here and there. We brought our trash can from home. I'm not big on having a trash can out by a long shot, but it's worked out well, and it kind of matches the decor, so we keep it on this side of the island. Worked out. Freezer is pretty tight. As you can see, we just went grocery shopping yesterday. I've learned how to shop only for 1 week at a time, and that's worked out great. So, and we like a lot of ice, so that takes up a lot of room in the freezer. So, FYI. My husband is still working, so as you can see, it's a perfect work area for him. There's quite a few outlets here at the top, so he can fit his 3 monitors here. We brought a folding chair from home, and when we travel, we just stick it in our truck. And I should say that we're traveling, or we're pulling this with a Ford 250 diesel. My husband needs to tell me what it is.
Just a diesel.
Diesel, and the model is Lariat. And we've loved that truck. It's been awesome. In this model, we bought it and it was already on the lot, so we didn't have an option, but I understand you can get this model of a Grand Design with the table and chairs here. So this worked out for us because we're hoping maybe someday our grandchildren, we have 3 of them, love you guys, we're hoping that they'll travel with us and this will make it into a bed. This is my work stuff, so no judge again. This is where I keep all my stuff and where I put videos together. Here's the recliners. They each have heat, which has been great. They have vibrate, and they have a light underneath, which I'm going to try and, I turned it off. Our only comment here, and I think this is just particular to us, is that I've had some health issues, and these are very hard for me to get out of because they're not power. They don't, in other words, they don't power go out and power come down. You really have to have a lot of strength to put the foot area down. So I'm going to look into maybe possibly making a change with that. But other than that, the chairs are incredibly comfortable, so we really like them. So over here, this was a mirror, and those of you who own this model, you'll know a lot of people who own this model will take it down. And I just wanted something more personal, and I wanted more places for people to sit if they were visiting with us. So we put the bench in here, a Home Goods buy. Pillows over there are Home Goods. Blanket, my husband, he gave that to me. So anyways, that's worked out great there, and I'll show you where we put the mirror here in just a few minutes. Hey, long time no see. Here I am in our shower, and the shower's worked out great. We, being a little bit bigger people, we've loved the shower. We keep our dirty clothes in here, and it works out great. And then I just grab it and go down to a laundromat wherever we're at, whatever campground, whatever. We did put in this rack for shampoos and things like that, and that has also worked out great. My only kind of concern is that I don't like people seeing this right when they walk in the door, but it works. The shower works. Everything's great about it. We did replace the shower head. I just heard water coming out. I was a little concerned. We did replace the shower head. It's an Oxygenics, I believe, and the reason why we replaced it is to get a little bit more power in our showers, a little bit more pressure. And it seemed to work out great. And again, I'll link that below. If my husband can catch it, in here, besides the turlet, is storage, and quite a bit of storage. Okay. And I keep my step stool down here because I can't reach the fans by myself. I'm too short. Then if you come around here, Bob, this is very, very deep. This goes back the length of the shower. So I've kind of hidden a few things back there. And then we were having a problem with a hand towel because everywhere we tried to hang a hand towel, the mirrors or the doors would hit it. So I thought long and hard one night, and we came up with a toilet paper holder, and we put it here, and then I hung a hand towel there. We keep our toilet paper here. Kind of the same issue. It's hard to have toilet paper that's easily accessible. So we just keep it there in that basket. I'm not gonna get out. Again, lots of storage. Lots of storage. Storage under here, storage under here. So there's no lack of bathroom storage. It's been great. So highly recommend the bathroom. There is one little hiccup. And again, a lot of owners who have this model have made the comment. This bath has a barn door. Hello. And there's really no privacy because you can see. You want me to close it? Hello. So there is no privacy. I'll let you use your imagination, but you can see right in it. If you're standing down here, down that way in the living room area, you can kind of see right in here. So no privacy. On to the bedroom. Welcome to the bedroom.
Welcome to the boudoir.
Welcome to the boudoir. Yeah, right. Who are we kidding? Anyways, bedroom. I took all of the bedding that came with this bed and I changed it out because I wanted really light and bright in here. And white just does that. I also was going for a lot of texture. So hopefully we achieve that. Both sides of the bed, and we'll just show you one right now, have these closets for hanging things. And we have hung like these closet dividers, or not dividers, I'm not sure what you'd call them. It's where I put my shoes. Bob uses his a little bit differently. And then there's a lot more room behind there, and that's kind of where we've stuck our bathing suits. And then 2 more drawers here. Just keep personal belongings there. In here, Bob can see this. There's USB hooks in there, and those are little cubbies on each side of the bed. Right now, I'm having a problem with one of the USBs, so we're going to have to get it addressed. But there are 2 USBs under there and power underneath in those little cubbies. I've also put puck lights under there, and you can see how big of a difference it makes. So at night, it's great. I highly suggest those. These lights go to blue if you want, which is great at night if you don't want to disturb anyone when they're sleeping. And then above here, I've gotten these collapsible bins. But anyways, in here, just personal things for Bob and I. And because there's a slope in here, these bins work out beautifully. And they're collapsible, and they work out great. And they come like this, flat. And these are purchased at the Container Store also. And they go all the way across. We have storage there. Hi, welcome to the other side of the bed. I want to show you again another closet that we have at the foot of the bed. And we have so much storage, you guys. So all of our clothes, and there's a motion light inside of the closet, which works out great. And then I've also used really skinny hangers. And you can get these just about anywhere. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at Home Goods. So I highly encourage you to use the skinny hangers. I've also brought along a couple of my plastic hangers from home. You've all seen them. You know, the real inexpensive ones. And I brought those so I could hang up bathing suits and things in the shower when they're wet. So this is great. And then we have some more deep drawers here for personal stuff. I won't show you it all. But personal stuff there. And that, again, we have no lack of space. And then even underneath the bed, let's see if I can show you. The bed, even more storage. Move slow. So under here we have our winter clothes. I have my printer. I have some more technical stuff, camera type gear, and some laundry stuff. So this is even more storage. So no lack of storage. Hey everyone, there were a few things I forgot on our last walkthrough, so I want to add a few things. Hopefully I can get the lighting right, but we'll see. So I'm on my own today, so we'll see if I can do it. I'm going to turn the camera around since I'm the only person here and see what else I can show you that I think is important if you're considering buying either a trailer or even an Imagine like what we have with Grand Design. So here we go. I'm going to turn you around. So the first thing are these long cabinets next to the fireplace, and they're kind of deceiving. Let me open them. They're cut in half, and I believe the depth is about 6 inches, so they're pretty short in depth. But this is a great place if you have DVDs that you want to put in there. I keep some of my bags on the bottom, so when I run out and need to get things at the market or bring in things from the truck, that's where those are. And then there's another one. So there's another one on the other side that matches, and there you see we have a couple movies in case we can't get streaming like we normally do. We have some movies on the bottom. I have a decorative cutting board that we got out in Greece that I like to put cheeses on and things. So that's down there. Coming over here, this is the fridge area. And down below, those two small drawers, those normally come with like a plastic tray in them for wine and another one for like feeding animals, dogs if you have them. I keep my pots in one, my low ones, which works out great. The other one here is my baking items. I like to bake a lot, so I did bring minimal supplies with me. And then one of the most important things that we forgot in our last tour were these long cabinets to the right of the refrigerator. And in those, I usually put my menu up there on the right. And down here, I try and keep baking supplies on one and just general groceries up at the top. But you'll see I have canisters up there that I've labeled. And I have one for flour, etc., etc. And those go down super, super deep. They must be, I think we measured almost 36 inches down in the depth. And you'll see that I've put puck lights here. Let me turn them on. And you can see that it adds a lot to that. So those puck lights, once again, are awesome. Then down here, let me see if I can pull it out. Again, I'm by myself here. My husband has to fix it. But we've put a slide out tray in there, which has really helped. I put most of my canned foods in there. My oils usually, or some of them are in there that don't fit in the other cabinet. But this has been a way for me to easily get to my canned goods. Here is the banquette type kitchen area, and below is storage. And instead of accessing it through this door right here, we access it through the bottom seat there. You can lift that up, and that way you get more depth for the things that are in there. And on both sides you have that. Now if you have table and chairs, just keep in mind you're going to lose that storage. So that's just a personal choice, but that does offer more storage. The back pads of the seats there, where your back would go, those are interchangeable, so you can have that design or just have the plain brown on the other side. And that table that is there goes down, obviously, if you want to make that a bed, but that can also be taken outside. It's not connected or tied down in any way. You can take that outside. It does have hooks on the bottom that they've put into the carpet area, so it is tied down when you move. So now I'm going to show you the slides. I'm going to show you with them in so you can see the room that you have. I'm going to put one in and then show you what that looks like. And then I will put the second one in and show you what room you have. So when you're stopped and you're wanting to have lunch or whatever and you're on the road, you can see what kind of room you have. So give me a minute, I'm pulling the slides. Okay, so here we are. Here's with one slide in. So you can see with this slide in, you can't get to the refrigerator. So what we normally do if we pull it in a rest stop is we'll leave this side out, out, and we'll leave the other one in so then we can access the refrigerator just to make a couple sandwiches. So let me pull in the next one and I'll show you what we come up with. Okay, here we go. here is the second slide in. And let me see if I can back up here so you can see. I mean, some skinny little person could probably get through that hole if they needed to, but it's not very big. So that's with both slides open, or excuse me, closed in. So if you had to get in here and you have to use the restroom, that's completely open. It's by the door. If you have to get to the bedroom, you can get to the bedroom, no problem. It's just with one of the slides in, which is your slide number 1, you can't get to the refrigerator. So there you go. So that concludes our tour of our Grand Design Imagine 2670 MK. Again, we've been living in here since November full time. Loving it. Thanks, Grand Design. If you have any questions, please do leave them at the bottom and we'd be happy to get back to you. And don't forget to subscribe and like. It helps us old folks out. Thanks so much. Bye.